fresh sausage, and that is in fact what we're going to make today. I need 2 volunteers. Come on, somebody raise their hand. Yes, sir, I got a gentleman here. I need a lady to help him. Right here, come on up. Give them some applause. Let's encourage them. Come on. Okay, grab an apron, put an apron on. And get some gloves. Okay, make it into a ball now and just hold it up. Okay, push it together. You should be able to pick it all up. One big piece. Get it really gentle here. This feels more sticky. There you go. Look at that. So you couldn't have done that with the fresh ground pork. Think about fresh ground beef. Right? You just freshly ground it. It would fall all over the place. But that's showing you how sticky it's becoming. Sticky is good. All right? So that's what I want. Why do we want it cold, by the way? Why do we want it really cold? So the fat doesn't melt out, which is also the reason why when I said we grind the lean meats ahead of time, we want those lean meats, the protein to be extracted so it encapsulates the fat, so when we cook it, we don't get big fat pockets. Because ground meat, particularly finely ground meat, like in a hot dog, is really an emulsion. It's essentially an emulsion you make. Now here we have coarser meat, and we don't want the fat to melt out. Why not?
Because you want it to have the meat and the fat separate texture.
Exactly. You want the meat and the fat separate, so you have the texture, and you also have it look nice. Have you ever seen a sausage that looks all smeary? Okay, that's from the fat getting too warm. It just doesn't look good. All right, and people buy with their eyes. All right, so we've got this sausage product ready to go, and don't go anywhere. I'm going to go over a couple more slides now. So this is a fresh sausage. They have just made fresh sausage. They took ground meat, added salt, seasonings, and it's mixing here. Some people like to make their sausage batter. This is called a sausage batter the night before. Keep it in the fridge and stuff it the next day. You don't have to do that, okay? And that can be advantageous for products that you're going to put into a smokehouse, just because the more the protein gets extracted. But otherwise, you don't need to do it. So these are breakfast links, Italian sausage, bratwurst. These are examples of fresh sausages. Uncooked smoked sausages are relatively uncommon, but you might buy smoked pork sausage where it's smoked, but it's not cooked. Okay, Mettwurst is another. That's a category of sausage there's not a lot of. Cooked sausages is by far the most sausage that you see in the supermarket and is sold in this country. The #1 is hot dogs. Hot dogs are a sausage. Bologna is a sausage. Bologna is just a big hot dog. You take hot dog batter, you put it in casings that big around, you got a hot dog. You throw it in casings that big around, you may have ring bologna. You put it in casings that big, you got full slicing bologna. It's pretty much the same product. Mortadella, bologna, those are examples that I show you there. Bear, shank, and liverwurst. Has anybody gone to Ireland and had black pudding? Okay, if you go to breakfast in Ireland, they're going to come to you and ask you, would you like some pudding with your breakfast? The first time I went to Ireland, I didn't know what pudding was. I thought they were going to give me chocolate or butterscotch. Pudding in Ireland is blood sausage. Okay, and I happen to think it's pretty good. So, you should try it. Just know it's not chocolate. Let's see, do we have folks giving you raffle tickets? Are the raffle tickets being distributed? Okay, Pete's got those. The raffle tickets are because when we're all done making this sausage today, whoever gets the winning raffle ticket takes home 4.5+ pounds of bratwurst. Okay? All right, dump it right onto the cutting board there. Actually, we maybe have to put it in a bowl, huh? Let's do that. Peter and Maggie got me that nice bowl. All right, so spread that meat a little bit around the bottom so it's maybe an inch thicker following the curve. Now, the secret to making good sausage is to having this meat cold, all right? And if your fingers are aching, I used to tell my students, if your fingers are aching from the cold, that's good. We almost want an ice crust on it, all right? And then we've got seasonings here, and I pre-mixed these. The salt, pepper, all the dry seasonings are mixed here. So, okay, I'm going to spread that out as evenly as you can. Now, if you're making hot dogs, for instance, a lot of times in commercially what they'll do is they'll take the lean meat They'll grind that first. They'll mix it with the salt. And then they'll mix the fat meat. Why do they do that? Any idea? And hot dogs are about 30% fat. They can't be more than 30% fat by law, but they're about 29. Yes, sir?
Draw liquid out? Draw the juices out?
Actually, not to draw the liquid out, although that's a good thought, okay? What it does is, have you ever noticed if you take meat, you add salt to it, and you mix it, what happens? What happens to the meat? It doesn't shrink. Start mixing it. Let's show them. Pick it up now. Pick it up and drop it. Then shake it up. Hold it way up high. Put it above there. Yeah. Good. See? All right, now keep mixing. While he's mixing, what's happening is, when you're eating meat, what part of the pig are you typically eating? What would you call that tissue?
Muscle.
Muscle. Thank you. And your muscle, okay, has proteins in it that allows you to do this or this. And those are called myofibrillar proteins. There's actually 3 kinds of proteins in your muscle. And the myofibrillar proteins, fancy name for in biology is myosin and actin. They're known as being salt soluble. They dissolve in a salt solution. So when you add salt and you do draw some moisture, you're making a salt water solution in the meat, because meat's 70% water. And you're solubilizing those proteins. An example of a soluble protein is an egg white. There's a lot of protein in egg white, and that's soluble. It's liquidy, right? What is it that's distinctive about egg white? Well, how would you describe it? Viscous, thank you, and sticky. Protein is sticky. And what you're going to see is, have you got that mixed well? All right. Now we got the fresh onion. Go ahead, add that in. Oh, and I should also mention there's a little lemon juice into that onion, and then we're going to add a little water. Why do we add water or ice? Ideally chopped ice, but I use cold water today. Why do we add water?
Keep the temperature down.
The ice is absolutely keep the temperature down, right? And what happens, and what does ice or water cost you per pound? Nothing. How much do you get per pound of sausage?
How much you can get?
Yeah, making a lot of profit on this water. But it's really good for juiciness, too. It's really good for juiciness. And if you're putting it in a smokehouse, you're going to lose that moisture. So it's better to lose the moisture you add than the moisture that's inherently present in the meat, because you don't want too dry a product. All right, have you got that really mixed good? Because you should be able to make one big ball and hold it up like a football.